Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of I Tried Cube Setups. In this episode, I'm going to be trying out Feliks Zemdegs' cube setup. A small disclaimer is that Feliks no longer uses the GAN XS for regular 3x3, but he is still seen using it for one-handed, so this setup still applies. Feliks uses the tightest setting on the light blue, which is setting 1. And for spring compression, he uses 4 clicks away from 0. And for time's sake, I set all the spring levels to 0, and now we just need to hit it to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna do that with all sides. Now all we need to do is put on all the center caps back on, and there. Now on to the magnets. Feliks uses rather the strong magnet setting for the GAN XS, and the way to change it is right here. All you need to do is use your finger and you move it to the outside and it's stronger. If you move it to all the way in, it's weaker, and if you have it in the middle, it's of course medium. So we're gonna move all of these to the outside setting. And they should now be set to the strongest setting. Next up is lubes. Feliks uses Silk, D&M 37, and Angstrom Gravitas. And whenever I handle cube setups, I typically put the thickest lube in first, since it's the one that takes the longest to break in, and in this case it's Gravitas. So we're gonna put some on the pieces in like this. Now we break in this lube. Okay, the Gravitas is now all broken in. Next up is Silk. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of it, and if I need to, I'll go back and apply some more. I'm just gonna put in 1, 2, 3 drops, should be good. Put the cap back on. Break in. And then finally, D&M 37. And I'm applying it last because it's a water-based lube, so it'll speeden up the cube and help break all the other lubes in even more. So I'm gonna put in just 1, 2 drops. And see what happens. Okay, this setup feels very nice, but let's see what the solves have to say. Unlike Timon's setup, which took a while to break in, Feliks' setup actually took very little to break in, only like 1 or 2 solves, and then it felt great. Now, the only nitpick I really have is more on the cube, as I'm still testing it, but the setup made it feel really good, and I might even consider the cube my main with that setup, but I might have to do more testing with the cube itself. I'm gonna do some more testing on the GAN XS itself, but this setup really helped me see what good of a potential it has. But that was it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.